Phyllis from Tennessee. Thank y'all for coming back and joining me. Right now, I'm going to be mixing up some turkey burgers. I have about a pound of turkey burger. I'm just going to pour it and dump it in our bowl. This is a lot of good protein. I think 18 grams of protein in this, so that's pretty good. Now I'm just going to kind of chop it up just a little bit, and I'm going to start adding the ingredients. The first thing I want to put in there are going to be some green onions. I chop up the entire onion with the green part. I have washed it and gotten any of the, the bad pieces off, but I am going to chop up the entire onions to go in there. Turkey burgers are good if you're not wanting to eat red meat, don't care about red meat, and you want an alternative. You can use turkey meat. You can also use a little bit of chicken. If you want to use chicken, just use chicken. You can put that in and make some burgers out of chicken. For my turkey burgers, I've made them a lot, and I always just add green onions, which I do. I love to get fresh onions, when it's a good time of the year in the spring. The green onions, they just taste so fresh. I will be adding a few onion flakes to mine. I just do that just for some extra flavor, I guess. And I have those minced onions that I'll just sprinkle in too. Kind of just like a double onion thing, I guess. This makes a good dish, and it's good for you too. The next thing I like to add is about a tablespoon, and let me go get my measuring spoon. We're going to put about 1 teaspoon. 1 heaping teaspoon of garlic. This is just minced garlic. Also, we'll be adding some salt, 1 teaspoon, pepper, about a teaspoon, tablespoon of wash your sister sauce. You gotta put that in your meat. So 1 tablespoon of that. Another thing I like to add to mine, to give it a little fresh flavor, is lemon juice. You can squeeze some fresh lemons. I didn't have any lemons, so I always have lemon juice. So I'm just going to put a tablespoon of lemon juice. All right. Now that I've got all the ingredients in, what I want to do now is I want to mix this together and just incorporate all the things that I've added to the meat. Once I've got it incorporated, just, mash it up. I'm going to use my hands. I have already washed my hands, but I'm going to use my hands to make my little patties. I make these all kind of different ways, but this is my favorite right here. All right, I think we're ready to make our patties. I think we're just about there. Okay. I have a 10-inch skillet that I sprayed and got it prepared and ready for the patties to go in. Now, when I make these patties, I don't make them huge. I want them about, just a little smaller than a bun, just to go on, just to fit well on the bun. So I just kind of get them up, pick them up, and just mash them together. Make your patties probably about as thick as your thumb. That's usually what I try to go for. Sometimes I get them a lot thicker than that, and I don't mean to, but sometimes I do. And you can kind of make an indentation in the center so that they can cook kind of through and through in the middle, because you want to make sure your meat gets well done. And you can just kind of push down in the center. These are not hard to make at all. It doesn't take a lot of time. You could kind of see how easy that was to put together. If you need to put filler in to make your meat stretch further, you know you can add things like panko, breadcrumbs, or things like that. Today I'm not going to do that. I'm just doing strictly the meat. Okay, it looks like I might have enough for one patty left. I'll take some of these onions and put them on the top that are in my bowl that I'm not getting into a patty. I'll just place them on top of my patties. And so now I'm going to grab the last one. These will take 30 minutes at least. All right, now do you see how easy that was and how simple that was to make these and get them ready to go into your oven? And here they are in my iron skillet, and they're ready to go in the oven. When my chicken comes out, I'll put these in. They already smell so good. And I'll bring you back, and I'll let you see what they look like when I bring them out. And they really look good already. I have been to the grocery. I got this package of 11 pieces of chicken, 11 drumsticks, and what I'm going to do now is just kind of pat it dry. I have a 9 by 13 inch little cookware dish, and I'm going to be putting all the pieces of chicken into this dish to barbecue. I'm going to season it and barbecue it. I've sprayed my pan. I've also put on the bottom of it salt and pepper. Now I do this because I'm going to have a lot of chicken broth left in here and I want it to be seasoned. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to start kind of layering these in. Yes, they're going to be kind of tight because it's going to be a full pot or a full pan of chicken. And they do cook down. They do lose a lot of juice. You know, when you cook chicken, you do have a lot of, get a lot of broth from chicken. These are some of the biggest drumsticks I've ever seen. I hope the meat is not going to be tough. You see how I've just kind of stuck all the chicken down? It's going to cook down. I see something on here I don't want in my chicken. So I'm just going to cut this off. Just a little piece of skin I don't want on there. Now I've patted it dry just a little bit. When I handle chicken and I'm putting it in, I like to wear gloves. I'm always afraid, as an RN for 40 years, I'm a little leery of chicken. And I will dispose of this in my outside trash pretty quickly. It's kind of patted dry. I'm going to take lemon and pepper seasoning. And usually if you barbecue something, you might not put any seasoning. But I do. I just like the chicken to taste good. Like I said, there's salt and pepper on the bottom. Going to be a little salt and pepper on top. This is their pepper. Just a fair amount of salt. Maybe a teaspoon. Now, I'm going to put a little paprika. Now, if you don't like these spices or these seasoning, you put what you want, how you want your chicken to taste. A little paprika. I like that flavor. This is not hot paprika, just the regular. The next thing I'm going to add is a little poultry seasoning. I was going to show you the wrapper that was on my chicken. I don't know where. Oh, here it is. Now I'm touching this nasty chicken wrapper. I'll have to rewash my hands. I want to show you the price of what my chicken was all these chicken pieces at Ruler. All these chicken pieces were $5. So I got all this chicken, $5. Now what I'm going to come back and do, that I've got my seasoning on there, is I will take my favorite barbecue sauce, which is Baby Ray's, and this is hickory and brown sugar. You know I'm going to cook with some brown sugar. We're in the South, baby. We got to have some barbecue sauce with some brown sugar. So I'm just going to put this on now. I'll add some more later. I just go back and forth with the barbecue sauce. You see, if you can see the back of my stove, I've got my simmer pot going. But nothing's going to smell any better than barbecue chicken cooking. I don't care who you are. That's some good food when you barbecue some chicken. Now, if you're real industrious, you can take a brush and you can spread all that barbecue sauce out and smooth it out and make it really pretty. I'm going to leave it just like that and throw it in the oven. I've got my oven heated up, 350 degrees. I'm going to cook this for at least 50 minutes. And I'll take a little piece out and see if it's tender and done and go from there. I don't turn it over. I let it cook just like that. I don't flip it. I don't mess with it. I just throw it in. So let's put it in our oven. I might need a little more barbecue sauce in this corner, so let me do that. Let's put a little sauce here. I think it's important to spray your pan so that your chicken doesn't stick. I'll show you what I spray mine with. I use, this is my favorite. They don't sponsor me, but this is my favorite, Baker's Joy. I really enjoy this. I really enjoy Baker's Joy. It has never failed me when I cook. It's incredible. So that's what I use to spray. I'm going to put it in the oven. Guys, here is the chicken. It's so, oh, it smells so good. I just took it out of the oven. I made Alan's plate. Now I'm making my plate. Now, the chicken is just, I did cook it for an hour. It's probably just, you know, it could have come out 10 minutes sooner, but I just cooked it for an hour. It is very hot. It's delicious. Make you some drumsticks. Bake them in the oven. Oh, yum. The seasoning and everything that we put in gave it the best flavor. And I don't think there's anything better than having some barbecue chicken. Why wait till the summer? Just make you some tonight or tomorrow. It's so good. When our little hamburger, our little turkey burgers, not hamburgers, but our little turkey burgers come out, when they get done, I'm going to bring you back and I'm going to show you what they look like. And you can make you some turkey burgers. Okay, I'll bring you back in just a few minutes when it's done. I'm going to eat 2 drumsticks for supper tonight. Turkey burgers are completed. And you can see what they look like. They smell wonderful. There is, I don't have a scale, so I can't weigh these. But in 4 ounces of the turkey burger, 4 ounces, there's 18 grams of protein. So these are very, very nutritious. If you're on a diet, you're being careful about what you're eating, these are very good. And I made these, and I'm going to wrap them up. When they cool off, I'm going to wrap them up in some aluminum foil, and I'm going to put them in the fridge. And then I'm going to take them out for lunch. And Alan and I will have these for lunch. And they just make a good little sandwich for lunch, or you can just eat them by themselves with a salad. You don't even have to put the bread with them. Just eat one with a salad, or crumble it up on your salad. So here's my little rendition of turkey burgers. And they're very versatile and very nutritious. Thanks for stopping by for our chicken, which we made today too, and our turkey burgers. And I appreciate y'all so much. And I hope y'all make these, and I hope you enjoy it. And I hope it's a good basic recipe that you can take it and make a lot of dishes at a lot of different times. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.